What AskReddit question have you asked in the past that didn't explode but wanted more out of? Is it true men will remember compliments forever? What's your worst cock-block/clam jam experience? I asked, do you wash your feet in the shower? I wanted to ask people about their experience in sending unsolicited ear pics and whether that was illegal. What record does your country hold? You have 24 hours to spend inside the world of any painting. Which one do you choose and why? I asked about medical professionals working in the ER and how long it took to see a sex-related injury. I got 2 upvotes and 3 comments. I wanted to know what the most kind thing was done for them by a complete stranger. I asked what's the stupidest crime/criminal you're heard of. Expected more. Stupid people do stupid things. How it makes sense the universe is flat. I get it, something about 3 points will always be 90 degrees, but what the hell does it mean? What is something involving you that you forgot about but is a prominent memory for someone else and vice versa? Who or what is your arch nemesis? Why? I asked what's the craziest thing you've ever seen a crackhead do? And I was really expecting more out of it. It didn't get the amount of replies that I expected it to get, but there were some funny ones. Edit, thanks for all the stories guys. I'm glad I could finally hear some good stuff, and good luck to all the people who are going through recovery. Current or former religious Redditors, what was the biggest flex in your religious communities? There are so many one-uppers in the religious community, I just wanted to hear some stories about them. What are some inside jokes between you and your friends or something like that? I was hoping I'd get more replies but the answers I got were pretty funny. I wanted to know about a point in people's lives where they were at a crossroads, what they chose, and how they'd imagine their life to be if they had chosen differently. Serious, people that were diagnosed with a terminal illness and were given a certain amount of time to live that they ended up outliving. How did you feel when you got the news and what did you do with the time you thought you had left? I wanted people that had been in car accidents with their pets in the car to say if the pet was okay in end and what happened. It can't be that uncommon, but I've only heard of one instance. I asked for delivery drivers of Reddit to tell me what some of the strangest/craziest strings of deliveries they've had to one address has been. No traction tow frown? What's the funniest/oddest bumper sticker you've ever seen? Got absolutely nowhere. I know there's some great ones, and also not so great ones, too floating around. But nothing. I asked what's the weirdest thing you've found while repairing a phone. The best answer I found out of the 2 comments I got was a corner of a Cheez-It. I was quite disappointed. I'm curious about guys who either were turned down during a proposal or who called it all off before the wedding date and got the ring back. Do you take it back to the jeweler? Does the jeweler give you a refund? Did you explain why you needed a refund or was it obvious? Do you save the ring and hope that someone else will come along? Every year around Pride Month you see the same question asked. Gay people of Reddit, if there were a pill you could take that made you heterosexual, would you take it? I wanted to see reaction to an opposite question. Straight people of Reddit, if there were a pill you could take that made you homosexual, would you take it? I think it could lead to interesting discussion. I want monthly what's the most scary/creepy/paranormal thing that's happened to you camping/exploring/alone type threads. New people are joining Reddit all the time and even then I enjoy when folks post one they already did a while ago. Will someone please just tell me your favorite scary story? Not personal experience, just good old urban legend/campfire/slumber party scary stories. I've been trying and all I get is crickets or more personal experiences. I swear I've read it all. It sucks. I asked Redditors who have discovered dead bodies, what's your story? And people who had loved ones go missing and were eventually reunited, what was it like? And I got like 3 answers on the first one and no answers on the second frown. What does Reddit think about wealthy people who die and leave millions in a trust for the care of their cat or dog? For example, Leona Helmsley left $12 million to care for her dog, named Trouble. I wanted to ask people, and I made a post of it, who went on exchange, what it was like in their country, when they learned, and some funny stories they had. It probably wasn't specific enough, but man, I wish I could repeat my experience. I never got around to posting it because I thought everyone was gonna think it was a stupid question, but it was what was your worst first day of school experience. I wanted to ask, why are so many AskReddit questions usually what surprises you about the British? What are British stereotypes? Or how is Britain doing? I'm a Brit, but where are the questions about the French or Kenyans or South Koreans and how they're getting on?